Now, my next guests, they met in an electronic shop more than 30 years ago, and they are the most successful pop duo in music history. Will you please welcome the unstoppable force that is Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe, the Pet Shop Boys. Let me hear.
Well, you're looking good.
So are you.
No, not really. Gosh, how high are those heels?
6 inches.
What's he wearing? Boy!
I know.
Is that the shop in the King's Road?
It is, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's closed down now, isn't it?
Yeah, they've said
That was the
they're making
Emporium
clothes
of
again.
Punk, I remember, when it opened.
It was, and in fact, the shop that you mentioned we met in was just down the road from there. And so when we became the Pet Shop Boys, we started to wear the boy cap. Well, I used to wear it too.
Yeah, I know.
I love the dark specs. You look very sinister, Chris, honestly. Dark specs in the eye. Now, the organ game's back tonight. Now, that was you. Were you playing the organ in the Blackpool Tower Ballroom?
I did once, yeah.
Yeah.
For a documentary. It was,
And it comes up out the floor.
I didn't actually come up out the floor, but
Well, look,
was...
we've got it here.
Oh, you've got it?
This is
I've seen
Blackpool
it,
Tower
yeah.
Ballroom. Wait till you see it now. It's beautiful. That's him on the organ.
Sounds quite funereal the way I played it, isn't it?
It's actually me gave Chris a few lessons years ago on the organ. Yeah, because I was classically trained, as you know, so I got that ganglion on my wrist during that Rachmaninoff concert out to stop. Do you know what I'll never forget? When I first moved into Kent, this is about 14 years ago, I got up one morning, well, late morning, and it came down, you two were sitting in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, hello.
I think we were with Janet at the time.
You were with Janet Street Paul,
Yeah,
so she got up the allotment to get a bit of spinach. But you two were just sat... As you do. And you two were sat in the kitchen, and I thought, I don't remember meeting you two in the village pub last night.
Yeah.
I thought they broke in or something. So I didn't say out, just made a cup of tea.
Very unassuming, yeah.
You are. Now, your Electric is your new album.
It is indeed, yes.
And it's your highest charting album in 20 years.
It is.
That's remarkable,
Which is
isn't
nice.
it? I mean, it really is. It is so, Neil.
It's funny because we brought out an album last year as well,
Yeah.
which was a very sort of quiet, reflective album. But we'd written all these up dance songs, and so we decided to make that album and whack it out this year. And it's obvious that people tend to prefer the up dance thing to the muted or autumnal reflective
I quite
side.
like
of
the
Pet Shop
muted.
Boys.
It's
Yeah, I
nice.
quite like
Yeah.
it too. I like both, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you still stay motivated after all these years?
It's not easy.
I was going to say... well, I've got to get up now.
Are we just getting out of bed?
And you've got the rapper on, haven't you, on this one?
We've got Example.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wrote this... there's a few Example fans here.
I love the names. Was he christened Example?
No.
Can you imagine? It's like Tiny Temper.
Yeah, that's not his real name either.
No, I was just going to say, we christened this child Tiny. What's his surname? Temper.
Well, maybe it's a more charismatic name than his real name.
Yeah. We've got another VT here. What's this VT you're showing now? You've got more VTs here in the pictures. Let's have a look at it.
Let's see what it is.
We call him Puff.
It means something different.
This is it. I'm just saying it. It's like when I met Puff Diddy. Puff Daddy. I didn't know what to call him. I can't say, hello, Puff, how are you? Can I? Or Mr. Diddy. Yeah.
It meant something different when I was at school. Yeah.
I did when I didn't know. Yeah. Do you know when you did the Olympics? Did you go home on the tube?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
They didn't get you a car.
They did?
They did, but I thought it'd be quicker to get public transport.
Actually, you're quite right from there as well. Yeah.
Because there was quite a lot of traffic afterwards.
Yeah. Did you get recognised when you...
Well, I don't normally go out like that.
And you trained as an architect, is that right?
I did 5 years at university doing
Yeah.
that, yeah, but I never totally qualified, so...
No, you preferred music. And so, you rate that?
Well, I was very lucky that this took off rather than...
You're too
because
nice.
architect's too hard.
And Neil used to edit magazines.
I used to... Yeah, my first job was working for Marvel Comics. And then, of course, I edited the Dairy Book of Home Management.
I've got it
You've
here.
got it, look, it's got it. This book... Whenever we're doing something and it's really hard work and you're thinking, I wish we weren't doing this, which is not very often, I think it's not as bad as editing the Dairy Book of Home Management.
I mean, it's fascinating. Do you know what it says in the cover? To Louise on your wedding day with love from Mum. I mean, imagine getting that on your wedding day.
You know what?
A life of slavery.
It only cost $1.99 as well.
How much was it?
$1.99.
Well, you're joking.
It was sold by the milkman.
I tell you what, I've been reading it this afternoon.
Quite good.
There's some fab things in here. Here's how to... what's this one here? This is how to... for an instant facelift.
Really?
Yeah, look.
Oh, yeah, I remember I commissioned the artwork for
Oh,
that.
did you? How to
Yeah.
get rid of your double chin?
Yeah.
You sort of...
It's always
You have to go.
Yeah, so that's good. That was actually done by quite a famous fashion illustrator.
You might just stand in the mirror. You're supposed to do this in the mirror and go...
Does it work?
Well, that worked on me, look, has it? I've been doing it all week. Did you enjoy doing this?
No. I tell you why. It's a 364-page home encyclopedia, and I had to put it together in 10 weeks.
No.
And then they researched it with the potential audience, and it was full of mistakes, and I was always in trouble for the mistakes. And then I had 2 months to correct them all. So it was...
Well, I think it's smashing. It tells you basic sewing, a back stitch, a prick stitch and tacking.
It's all in there.
Neil, you're a hive of information, you really are. You're going to be doing a bit of business for us later?
We're going to be doing a song for the new album, yes?
Fabulous. Look forward to that.
Thank you.
And I tell you what, it's really nice to see you again, you
Nice
two.
to see you.
It ain't too long, it
Yes,
really has. Come on, let's hear it for the Pet Shop Boys. I tell you what, if it all goes pear-shaped, which it never will, you can always go back to this, and you can build sheds or something, Chris, with your architecture. Up next, Mr. Johnny Vegas will be here, and I'll be closing the lines for tonight's organ game, so get that blower and enter now, and I'll see you in a minute, OK? This is fabulous.